Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 13th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. The beliefs you have about what you do or not do on days like the present will lead you to success over the influence of the ignorance of the people around you and try to turn you off. It is not necessary to be an expert to know that no matter how hard you try, if there is no change, you must generate it. The energy is flowing in you, therefore, you will allow the Magician as the ruling card to move you away from people, places, or situations that could throw you off balance, but the presence of lunar energy drives away anyone who wants to try because you are strong like an oak. Today, you will receive new information from different sources. Books, magazines, television, the internet, and conversations with friends will provide you with exciting insights that will reinforce some of your convictions. Your own intuitive abilities will not be left behind. You will have insights and revelations that combine very well with what comes to you from other sources. Write your thoughts. In the future, you will make good use of them. You will leave on a more stable basis with a person around you. Be authentic. You are indeed in a very active period. Save yourself as much as possible, put off the work for later. Those around you appear more serene than usual. This is an opportunity to carefully consider what we can offer you. Everyone is well disposed towards others. Contracts, agreements, reconciliations are in the air. You are entering a key phase for your sentimental destiny, and you will go in this direction by breaking all the bonds that you have with the people who prevent you from evolving correctly. As the moon continues its journey through Pisces and your solar third house, you'll find that connecting with others in meaningful ways is at the top of your priorities. Unfortunately, you could begin to feel overwhelmed by your intuition as afternoon rolls around and Luna faces off with Mercury, causing you to become particularly sensitive to the energy and ideas that surround you. However, your psychic abilities may not be firing on all cylinders right now, making it important that you avoid overanalyzing any odd vibes you encounter. Plan on spending the evening working on a passion project, as the stars bless you with an abundance of inspiration. Disagreements tend to be superficial and temporary today, dear Capricorn, and you can readily manage restlessness. The moon spends the day in your communications sector, compliments you well, and can pull out your idealism or motivate you to reach out and make a connection. As the day advances, a Sun-Saturn opposition comes into play, and it can bring a particular responsibility to your attention or an obstacle to overcome. Blockages related to money or business, and perhaps a more substantial need for security and safety, can temporarily disrupt the equilibrium or your enjoyment of a relationship. There may be a disappointment or limitation encountered, or if you've let something go or procrastinated on a matter, this can be a time to face it. Fear of loss can be at the root of either possessiveness or emotional distancing in a relationship. Your future looks bright. The problems that have been troubling you will give way to a rainbow, bringing along joy, satisfaction, inspiration, and hope. You will be rewarded for your pains and efforts, and the recognition you will earn will fill you with enthusiasm and happiness. Your desires will be fulfilled and your questions will finally be put to rest. You will experience love and glory, distinguish yourself and stand out from the crowd, and build a solid foundation for the future. You will be given opportunities that will signal the beginning of a new, very promising chapter in your life. Your intuition is peaking and helping you sort out some professional and financial matters that have been puzzling you for a long time. Follow your instinct. It is currently very reliable and will guide you in the right direction. Try to avoid impulse spending. You are prone to making plans that are not grounded in reality. If you feel tempted to act in secret, lie or hide the truth about a professional or financial matter, keep in mind that, sooner or later, it will all come out in the open, so try to behave as prudently as possible. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. You had refused to believe in yourself and in projects that seemed to make no sense, but the reality is that you will defeat your own demons. For what seemed scary, it becomes a challenge to overcome with the energy tools of the day. You will run into people who could be in very low energies, but you have everything to reject inappropriate deals or negotiations that make you feel lucky. Recent events or information that you have received from afar may put your mind to work with revolutionary new ideas that you have never considered before. This may refer to career opportunities, new spiritual concepts, or changes in your way of life. However, don't get carried away by enthusiasm. Consider the pros and cons and wait a few days before getting down to business. What energy? You adapt to all circumstances, demonstrate amazing diplomacy, and complete most of your missions quickly and efficiently. Thanks to the presence of Mars in your sky, it is clearly your best profile that is revealed today. You will only have one thing to do to make this day even more fruitful: to get noticed, for good if possible. Do you work solo? Projects that are dear to you will finally see the light of day. This is a good time to support you with activities and achievements and will empower you with a sense of accomplishment that you are first on the track. So this is the perfect time to make a fresh start, be it of a new project or a new job opportunity. Try to retain this energy until you reach your final destination. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 13th are 18, 22, 9, 52, 6, 37. Daily love. Drama is afoot both today and tomorrow, Capricorn. This will be especially impactful for you, as your planetary ruler, Saturn, will have his annual meeting of fire and ice with the mighty sun across the sky. This is an extremely unpleasant energy to navigate and may make you feel drained, broken, and like you've lost all of your self-esteem, especially around your libido, sex life, and trust in your partner. This detachment will be quite frustrating, but rather than making rash decisions, perhaps decide to just unplug and relax in solitude rather than fighting. Probably a toxic relationship has made you feel bad thoughts and impulses that made you feel unprotected, but they do not necessarily come from a partner, it could be from anywhere. It is a day of challenges to drive away those who want to truncate your path. Feel in yourself the power to avoid it. If you are in a couple, it is important not to get hooked, especially because the external energy can lead you to think that everything is against you, but try to make everything work in your favor between you and your partner, because that is said. The step you managed to beat a day that seemed gray. If you are single, it is necessary that you stay out of criticism for your singleness. There will be no shortage of those who are aware of what you do or not just to bother you, mainly those words of others that could make your anger shine, but you also have the weapons not to allow it. Books and movies can inspire you to get involved in art activities. Your aesthetic sense is very high today, and perhaps your inspiration comes from higher realms. You should stroll through an art gallery or museum and try to rescue the feelings of those of the past. You can receive a warm love letter or a phone call from a partner. This will put you in a better mood. A rewarding and very emotional day. Today you can give in to your deepest desires. If you are in a relationship, expose them without worrying about what your partner might think. You have the right to have desires and fantasies. He is totally able to accept them because he knows you much better than you might imagine. If you are single, the tide is turning quickly. Take advantage of this day to register on a dating site, for example. You have every chance to seduce other singles. At work. Do not be afraid to talk to your coworkers, Capricorn. You can enjoy a fun conversation while maintaining your professional boundaries as the Moon in Pisces sextiles Uranus and the North Node in Taurus. Interactions may take a surprising yet welcome turn, as they could present the opportunity to share your ideas, passions, or talents with your coworkers. Embrace the unique opportunity instead of shying away from it. Your coworkers might be unusually receptive to what you have to say, which could lead to something greater down the road in your work life. A warning sign: it makes you reconsider the decisions that would have led you to an error that would cost you your job. But the best way to know it is to reconsider it before the auction. If you have already done something with which you were dissatisfied, do not worry. It is a sign that you needed to experience an apprenticeship, even if it led to something that could be embarrassing. Do you feel that fatigue is winning you over? Perhaps you have been burning the candle prematurely. The logical thing would be that you will slow down the pace, although for the moment it does not seem viable. Get as much rest as you can and eat properly. If you have a rush job, don't hesitate to ask for help. This way you will finish faster even if you have the power a little off. Take advantage of the day to finalize a project, close a deal, or find an amicable solution if you are in a dispute. Solicited by your work, you have a hard time maintaining balance with your private life. You gain confidence because your actions are recognized. The field of finance is very marked by a favorable period. You have the means to make your money grow. Jupiter challenges you, you will succeed in meeting it. Health. One of the most beneficial things for the present day will be that you manage to overcome a chronic situation. Preventing the energy of others from keeping you in criticism is the best proof that you can achieve healing if your mind is in tune with what the Magician as a ruling card has for you. Once that happens, you even fill yourself with prosperity to help others heal based on what you experienced. A strong sense of obligation to your peers is likely to guide your actions. Think that you are an important role model for young women who admire you without you knowing it. Make sure you stand firm and take pride in what you do, no matter how humble. Your example will likely have a multiplier effect that will end up reaching a lot of people. In the past few weeks, something has changed in you. You can no longer let yourself go like this. You feel ready to affect radical attitudes in the way you think and eat. Indeed, we do not always know it, but psychological health and physical form are closely linked. Break the foundations of this corrupt contract of smothering your moods with chocolate. Nourish yourself with more natural things and life will thank you. A great sense of happiness, health, and general well-being mark your day. You have an excellent attitude towards an important thing today. Your decision today will have a long-term effect, and with your positive attitude, it will affect you favorably in the future. Your strength of mind and peppiness will be a focus of envy for others. Family and friends. Mercury watches over your sign. Also, family side, RAS, nothing to report. You share unwavering happiness within your home. You feel so good that you want to extend this wonderful ambience. Petrified with good intentions, you decide to remain loyal to your dearest friends. Like your family, you promise to cherish and respect them throughout your life. Avoid any excessive enthusiasm. All the same, you must be totally able to keep your resolutions. Your loved one is going to require your help and support today. It is the time to extend your unconditional love and support and not to gloat or criticize your partner. You need to put aside your petty issues and grievances. How you act now will have a long-term influence on your relationship. So, you need to make some long-term decisions now. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.